Okay, continue. So it could be in the interposition in the tefillin. Basically, when it's a little hair, it's normal, right? When your length, it's absolutely normal. It's absolutely no problem. But when it's hair, it's a lot of hair, so it's like already interposition. Okay. Next one, it's number 7. One must take care that shel yad do not move the. I'm sorry. One must take care with the shel yad not to move the knot of the strap away from bias of the shel yad. So basically, so what does it mean? So you have this tefillin on the hand, and there's a knot, right? There is a knot next to it. So the knot has to touch the bias. Bias is this square thing on top. Bias is a house, right, where they put these parchments. So knot always has to touch. So some people do, they put this like a string, and then they tie it. I'm not sure. It's not a regular like a cotton string. I think it's like a sinew of the animal. I'm not sure. But basically, if you tie it properly, it's going to touch. Just to make sure that it always touches. Okay, continue. Even when tefillin are in a pouch, interesting, one must take care that the knot of shel yad be in contact with the bias. But basically, there's also no problem even when you store tefillin. So when you tie these straps, so they push the knot to the bias. So there is no problem. 1 second. So continue. According to the tradition, the knot of the strap of the shel yad and shel rosh must be made in a specific way. The knot of shel rosh, this one, right, strapped on the shape of the letter dalet. So this on top on the back is a dalet, and the knot of shel yad on the hand straps the shape of the letter yud. Right? You see below. Okay. So I'm not going to show you the picture. Okay. Letter yud. Okay. This letter together with the embroidered shin that here you have on your head tefillin, on the bias of shel rosh, spell divine name shin dalet yud. I'm going to mispronounce, right? It's Shakai. So that's one of the name of HaShem. So shin on the head, dalet on the back of the head, and yud is on the hand. So that's how we tie the knot. Okay. So continue. The yud of the shel yad is formed by the tying a strap in such a manner that a small piece of it, a small form of yud, protrudes from the knot at the angle. So I'm going to show you. So you must see like that is you see the picture.
Uh-huh.
So that there is a small yud and that there is a small piece. Like, oh, of course, I mean you didn't tie it yourself. You need somebody professional tie it. So basically, it's correct. No problem. So continue. The yud of the knot should be made so that one wearing the shel yad is on the side of the heart and not facing the outside. So basically, so this knot, so you put it on your left hand, so the knot should be on the left of the bias. I'm not sure how you can tie it on the other side. I'm not sure. Maybe if you pull the strap all the way, I don't know. Okay, so basically it's on the left side and closer to the heart, and not facing the outside. Okay, that's what we said. So basically it's closer to the heart. The end of the bias of the shel yad, bias is a top part, right, of the shel yad, which has the mabarta through which the strap is passed, should be facing toward the shoulder. Okay. And the rest of the bias should be facing downward toward the head of the wearers. Okay, so let's see. So mabarta, we said it's a place like a so you have bias, the square thing on top where you put, and then you have like a more flat thing where you have this strap, right? I'm talking about hand filling, right? So this is this mabarta. So basically, when the strap has to be on top, and the other side has to face down, and filling goes like a little to the left. Okay, that's what they explain. Okay, continue. Thus, if the wearer looks at the shell yad on his left arm with the mabarta facing upward, facing. One second. Thus, is the wearer looks at the shell yad on his left arm with the mabarta facing upward and the bias down. The knot will be positioned on the right side of the bias, so that is closer to the heart. Okay, so right side of the bias closer to correct. Shell yad on a left-hand person who wears it on his right hand arm must be knotted differently, since he too wears the mabarta facing up and the bias down, in order that the youth to be to the side of his heart and not over the outside. The knot must be made on the left side of the bias. So basically, it's the same what we do for us for writing. So the lefty would have on his right arm. So the knot has to be like on his left arm, like facing the heart, right? And strap goes on top, right, on top of this mabarta thing, and it's exactly the same. So basically, the lefty cannot take the tefillin of the righty, cannot use it. So it has to get the tefillin like separate lefty tefillin. Okay. Okay, so continue. There are times, however, when the two conditions come into conflict with one another. This can occur with a right-handed person has only tefillin of left-handed person available to him, or vice versa, exactly as we said, right? In this case, he will put on tefillin with a mabarta facing upward, and youth will be safe facing outward, away from his heart. To put it on with the youth closer to the heart, he would have to wear it with mabarta facing down. So basically, it's if for whatever reason the only tefillin is available that of the lefty, so if you put it like just like that, right? So if you put it on, so this knot would be like outside, and this mabarta would face down. Meaning the strap where the strap goes is going to be down, which is.
Wait, I have a question. Why do we do that instead of, let's say, a righty has to put it on his left hand, okay? And for a left, it has to be the other way around.
Yes.
So let's say it's a lefty's tefillin. Why do we still put it on the left hand instead of putting it correctly on the right hand?
No, we're talking about situation. No, you're right. We're talking about situation when he got stuck. Somehow he lost his tefillin, or it became not kosher. So let's say, and he's lefty, and he comes to the shul. So usually in the shul they have like spare tefillin for somebody that does not have, or he give it to check, whatever. Right? He's checking up. So there is spare tefillin, and it's only righty because it's like, I don't know. I have no idea, but I would say like 90% or 85% of people are righty. They're not lefty. So if they're going to invest tefillin, they were going to go by majority. So this poor guy came, and the only tefillin is available is for righty. So he cannot put it like that, right? So straightforward, he cannot put it because the knot is going to be outside, right? And this thing is going to face down, this mabarta. So I mean, where the strap goes is going to be down.
Mm-hmm.
Not like what we do.
Good.
Okay. So what is the solution? Okay. So the rest of the CF discusses what to do in this situation. In a case of the pressing need, okay, so as we said, so there is halacha, and there is like leniency in a case where you don't have any choice, right? So that's what we're talking about. In the case of the pressing need, such as the case of a left-handed person who puts on a shell yat on his right arm, right? And now a circumstances arises when the only tefillin that he has borrowed from a right-handed person who wears the shell yat on a left arm, right? As all right-handed people do, and likewise the opposite case where a right-handed person needs to borrow tefillin from a left-handed person. So basically, like you in situation, as we said, you have no choice. That's the only tefillin available. Okay, so what do we do? And he cannot change the knot. And the other side of the shaliat. So basically, I mean, if he gets this tefillin permanently, he can change the knot, and the whole issue is resolved. Right? In such a case, if he puts on tefillin in a way that described above, with a mabarta facing downwards, and bias with mabarta facing upward, and bias downward, the yud of the knot will be facing outside. So that's not right. So this knot will be outside and not toward the heart. Therefore, in such situation, he should turn the shell yat around and put it on total shell around, and so that mabarta is facing downward. So like he's going to put it upside down, right, and bias upward, so that the yud and the knot will be facing upward, facing toward his heart. So basically, he cannot put it normal way. That's out of the question. So he puts it upside down, and so the main point is this knot facing his heart. That's the bottom line. The direction of mabarta is only a custom, okay? Whereas having the yud closer to the heart, according to many authorities, is halachic requirement that takes precedence. Okay, so that's many times that's what we need to know. Like we learn sometimes we learn these halachas in details, and you might think to yourself, I have normal feeling. Why do I need to know all of these things? But there are always situations of the situation arises, and sometimes you need to help somebody, right? So like we have to basically be prepared for everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.